Ever wonder what the first lady has for breakfast? This is my go to smoothie recipe. It's the one that got me out of chronic pain, and I will tell you what I put in it after we see what the first lady eats. Melania, she looks incredible. I think her diet must be on par.
The president's typical breakfast isn't some extravagant feast. In fact, it's often something humble, yet packed with energy. A hearty bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries, strawberries, or bananas is a common choice.
Oats don't naturally contain gluten because they're not wheat. Gluten is specific to wheat. So if you're gluten free, oats should be okay. However, cross contamination is a thing. So if the oats are grown near wheat or the equipment is shared, then cross contamination can happen. So you do want to look for oats that say gluten free, especially if you have a high sensitivity to gluten. Remember, carbs on the whole should not be demonized. We need carbohydrates. They just need to be naturally sourced carbohydrates. Okay, let's keep watching.
Some mornings, though, the president opts for eggs, scrambled, sunny side up, or mixed into an omelet with veggies like spinach, tomatoes, and bell peppers. These options are packed with protein and healthy fats to sustain him through a busy day. The First Lady's breakfast preferences are a bit lighter, but still health-focused. You'll often find her enjoying a slice of whole grain toast topped with fresh avocado, a sprinkle of sea salt, and a squeeze of lemon. It's a favorite among health-conscious eaters, providing fiber, healthy fats, and a refreshing start to the day. When she's craving something sweeter, she'll indulge in Greek yogurt, topped with berries, and a drizzle of honey, sometimes even adding a handful of nuts. Fun fact, every president brings their own breakfast preferences. Theodore Roosevelt loved his sausage and eggs, while JFK preferred a lighter start with just coffee, orange juice, and toast. But today, the first couple leans more toward healthy, nutrient-dense choices.
So back in the early 1900s, even in the 1950s, food itself was more nutrient dense. Our food is actually not as nutritious as it used to be, which is why we need to be supplementing, why smoothies and juicing are such a great idea, because you get a lot more nutrition in the meal. So JFK, who so much has been coming out about, and Roosevelt, they didn't have the same nutritional concerns that we have today.
By mid-morning, after hours of briefings and meetings, the first couple reaches for a snack to keep their energy up. The president's choice tends to be practical and easy to eat on the go, like a handful of nuts or a protein bar. Almonds and walnuts are his favorites. Why? Because they're packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, perfect for maintaining focus without feeling weighed down. If he's in the mood for something different, Greek yogurt is also a popular option, offering probiotics and a solid dose of protein. The First Lady's snack choices are a bit different. She often reaches for fresh fruit, an apple or banana paired with a few almonds or walnuts.
I'm so excited to hear what they have for lunch. But just want to comment on nuts. Nuts and seeds are such powerhouse food. Nuts typically have great oils that we need, plus they're chock full of protein. But seeds are incredible. Seeds are worth getting excited about. You have the full nutrition of the whole plant in that little seed. So just a few tablespoons, like one serving of seeds, has an incredible amount of protein, of potassium. I rotate between flax, hemp, and chia seeds. I think flax is probably my favorite, followed by the hemp seeds. Okay, let's find out what they're having for lunch.
No grand spread. Instead, both the president and first lady opt for meals that are light yet packed with protein and flavor. The president often goes for a classic grilled chicken or turkey sandwich on whole grain bread. He pairs it with a side of vegetables or a small soup. For a lighter, veggie-packed option, he might have a salad with a variety of greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and a light vinaigrette. Soups like chicken noodles or lentils are also favorites, as they're filling without being heavy, perfect for a busy day of meetings.
There's definitely a nice focus on proteins and greens. For anti-inflammatory, wheat is a no-go. So even the whole grain bread or even the breading on chicken would be a no-go. But Hey, he doesn't eat like I do, so more power to him. That sounds like a nice lunch.
First Lady's lunch typically leans toward plant-based options with a focus on variety and color. Her favorites include a grain bowl packed with quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, chickpeas, mixed greens, and a sprinkle of seeds like chia or flax.
Okay, how's that? She knows her stuff. Those seeds are powerful. I seriously think that you need to get excited about them if you haven't already. Put them in your salads, put them in your yogurt, add them to your granola. There's a ton of different ways that you can use seeds. I put them on broccoli, and I definitely always include them in my smoothie. Sweet potatoes are fantastic. So good for your skin, so good for your gut. And the Japanese sweet potato, the purple sweet potato, even adds an extra punch. Remember, anything that's purple or red or like a deep blue in color, that's a reflection of all of the antioxidants in the vegetable or in the food. And that's highly desirable. We want to push out the oxidants. And quinoa is one of my favorites. It's a fantastic grain substitute. It's actually a grass and a real powerful protein. Quinoa is a definite yes. And when you make quinoa, what I do is I add chopped up garlic and shallots to add flavor to the quinoa that I'm cooking. And I always cook it in broth, chicken broth preferably. That's just what I do. It's good for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's good cold. It's good with milk poured on top. It's good with veggies. It's good in soup. Like, go for the quinoa. Big yes.
Occasionally, she'll add a lean protein, such as grilled salmon. This type of lunch is nutrient-dense, packed with antioxidants and vitamins, and provides the steady energy needed to keep her going through the afternoon.
Of course, it's a top-notch diet. She looks fantastic, her skin included, like her physique as well as her skin. And you know, she has a sharp mind. I knew that they were going to talk about salmon being included because it is really a powerhouse food. All right, let's keep listening.
Mid-afternoon, the first couple enjoys a quick, light snack to keep their energy up. The president's snack is usually something quick and easy, a crisp apple or a handful of pretzels. But every once in a while, the president indulges in a square of dark chocolate. Not just for the taste, but because dark chocolate provides a small boost of caffeine and antioxidants.
See how they know what they're doing with the constant talk of antioxidants? They're constantly pushing the toxins out of their cells. And that's exactly what we want to be doing. The first line of defense is sealing up that gut lining. So the first thing is repairing that gut, because there's no point in changing a bunch of things if you're still allowing toxins and undigested food particles and pathogens to go into your bloodstream because your gut lining is in disrepair. So the first line of defense is that gut lining. And then upkeep. You keep it up. And one way you keep up the good health is by eating a lot of antioxidants. Don't let the toxins accumulate in your body. Be pushing them out all the time. This picture that I froze on, that's funny.
First Lady stays true to her health-conscious habits, usually opting for Greek yogurt, topped with a sprinkle of nuts or seeds. On occasion, she'll whip up a refreshing smoothie in greens.
Okay, there we go. Nuts and seeds again. Yes, Melania. She knows what she's doing, and it shows.
Berries, a bit of protein powder, and almond milk. This smoothie offers a balanced mix of protein, carbs, and fiber, making it a perfect snack to fuel her through the rest of the day's demanding tasks. The First Lady's dinner tends to be lighter, but still fulfilling. She favors plant-forward meals, often opting for a large salad or a grain bowl packed with vibrant veggies, nuts, and sometimes grilled fish. On special nights, she enjoys seafood dishes, like grilled shrimp or roasted salmon paired with greens. After dinner, even the busiest leaders deserve a small treat. The president's dessert is usually a simple pleasure, a scoop of ice cream, a classic chocolate chip cookie, or, on occasion, a slice of pie made from seasonal fruits sourced from nearby farms. First Lady's dessert choices are typically lighter but still indulgent. She might go for a piece of dark chocolate or a fruit salad with a dollop of whipped cream. When she's in the mood for something a little more decadent, she'll enjoy a slice of homemade pie, often on family nights when they come together to share a meal.
I grew up playing outside and I was a competitive swimmer and I was always very athletic. I still had extra weight on me and I was still sick all the time. That's why I say I grew up on diets and antibiotics. Ultimately, 12 years ago when I was in chronic pain from my hip to my toes every day, I was having all kinds of issues due to my arthritic hip. So I started down the path with the doctors and they wanted me to have a hip replacement. One of the doctors said that they would probably tell me not to walk or run for exercise anymore. That's when I was like, whoa, hold the phone, pump the brakes. I'm not going this route. That's when I learned about inflammation and gut health and restoring my gut lining because I wanted out of chronic pain so badly. Because I decided not to go the route of prescriptions and painkillers and the hip replacement, I started making an anti-inflammatory smoothie. The basis of my smoothie is 2 big handfuls of spinach or kale or both. I started with half a bag, but I've moved to a full bag of wild organic blueberries, frozen wild organic blueberries. I would say start slow on the blueberries. I add cherry juice, which is highly anti-inflammatory, only a small amount. And then I use whatever liquid I have on hand. So coconut water, almond milk, aloe, sometimes just plain tap water. If I have yogurt on hand, I might put some in. And then I add the seeds, flax, hemp, chia seeds. Then I add my protein powder and any supplements that I'm using or have at the time. Okay, so the smoothie isn't always the same, but the spinach, the kale, the seeds, and the blueberries always are the same. And I only went so hard on this particular smoothie because I really wanted out of pain, and these ingredients kick that inflammation out. Well, that was fun. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe. Please share. I really want to grow this channel so that we can start having some very cool interviews. Also, if you like this content and want to help support what I'm doing, there are links below. I have an Amazon store and everything that I sell in there supports anti-inflammatory living. So please click on that link and check out all of the good things that I have there. Plus, my journal, Rooted in Love, the ultimate anti-inflammatory wellness journal. Tons of prompts and questions leading to gratitude and helping you explore your relationship with health, your body, and with food. All right, you guys, that's it. Make it a great day.